Hi, it's Ileana here, and today I am going to be discussing how to select tarot cards and how to work with tarot cards, how to find the best deck for you that would work. So for me, it's all about symbology and symbols. So my personal favorite deck for tarot card readings or personal readings or for readings for others, when I do psychic readings, sometimes I do incorporate tarot into my sessions with clients. So my favorite deck is the Morgan-Greer deck. It has a lot of symbology in it. It has bright colors. It's very distinct, and it's my favorite deck to use when I do tarot card readings, whether for myself or for others. Again, it has a lot of symbology, it has a lot of meaning, and it's also good for folks who are just starting out doing tarot card readings. It's very easy to work with and understand. So this deck has about 74 to 78 cards in it, and it's very interesting because it's very bright and it has many different symbols. So this is the first card. It's the Fool, and he's carrying a rose, and it starts with 0, and it's the Fool. I really like this card because, again, the brightness, the symbology, and it's easy to read. Honestly, I like all 78 cards in this deck. Because again, you can easily understand this, you can see it easily, and you can work with it. Because again, the symbology is there. There's the mountains, there's the Fool himself, and there's the vivid colors. So it's easy to see what you're working with. This is the very first deck I ever got, and this is the Magician's card. I really like how it has the infinity symbol on it, and it has the sword and the wand, the rose, the chalice, and it has the pentagram. So it's really good for people who work with magic as well, because the symbology is beautiful, and it's the Magician card. And it's my favorite deck, personally. And then there's the High Priestess. Beautiful. She's wearing these beautiful robes, and she has the moon crescent wand and the crescent. You can see its gorgeous colors. It's the Morgan-Greer deck. It's tarot cards, beautiful. And I find for myself, it's very easy to work with because the deck is symbolic and it's easy to understand what you're looking at and interpret the symbols for your psychic reading. So this is the next card. This is the Empress. And again, she's wearing a beautiful dress. She's sitting by a fountain, and the moon crescent is emphasized. So, and the heart is emphasized, and the flowers and the phoenix. So this is a very magical deck for the symbology, and it's my favorite because again, it's easy to understand and the colors are so vivid and bright. It just makes me happy when I work with this particular deck of cards for my psychic readings or other people's readings. Then we have the Emperor. So that is the Emperor card. Again, very masculine figure. It has the eagle, the sword, and the scepter. Beautiful card. It has glowing energy to it, the Emperor. And you can buy this deck on Amazon or in any of the metaphysical stores. This is a very popular deck. This is the Hierophant. And I love how it has the beautiful keys on it. It's gorgeous. It has the silver key and it has the copper key. And it also has like a staff. He's holding a staff. Gorgeous. So much meaning in it. Then we have the Lovers card. Very tastefully done. So these lovers are intertwined amid the lotus flowers, or the lilies. I would say this is more lilies than lotus. So it's a lily flower. Gorgeous, and the sun backdrop in the back of it. Gorgeous card. Has a lot of symbolism and symbology in it. I like cards that have flowers in it for tarot. It just brightens up my soul for myself. And this is the Chariot. It's a very masculine card with the black and white horses. But this deck is very meaningful. Again, it's so clear to understand. It has the numbers on it and the clear meaning. It says the Chariot. Some tarot cards don't actually say what the meanings are, and they're more complex. So this deck is good for beginners to work with. Like I said, it was my very first deck of cards, tarot cards that I ever worked with, and I was very confident working with it, even as a beginner. So this is the Strength card, and she's holding a lion. She's hugging a lion, and it looks like she's in paradise, literally, because there's a mountain scene and there's palm trees in the back of it. And again, the colors are so vivid and gorgeous. I love this deck. It's my favorite deck. And then we have the Hermit card. And he's holding a lantern and wearing a robe. Again, very bright card, standing on a mountain peak. It's a gorgeous card. And this is just a card review, showing all the cards. I'm not going to go over the card meanings in this session, but I'll talk about the cards themselves, what the meanings are in another session that I do, another live session. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. So he's on a Wheel of Fortune, like a dance. And it's beautiful. And there's a hand as well in here. They're holding cups. Again, blue, purple colors, yellows. Such beautiful colors for this Wheel of Fortune. They're spinning on the wheel. Gorgeous. These cards almost look three-dimensional, so it's so easy to read the symbology in them and the meanings of these cards. To this day, it's my go-to deck that I use predominantly because I just love it. This is the Justice card. She's holding the Sword of Justice and the scales. Again, very bright card. It represents red, purple, green, yellow for justice. And she's wearing a crown as well. So these cards are sort of balanced for feminine and masculine. It is a balanced deck between the two. And I have the cards organized in order. Like, so if you ever open a deck, I have it organized just as if I just opened the deck. And here's the Hanged Man. And it's the upside down. This card is always upside down. Get it a little bit closer to see. It's the Hanged Man. And these cards you can get in the upright order or reversed order. Because when you do a tarot card reading, you shuffle the cards. And you can either get your client to shuffle it, or you can shuffle it for them, depending on what they like. So this is the Death card. So he's holding a rose and a scythe and a kind of like a scepter or wand. So I usually find death cards not frightening at all. I like this one because death is renewal and new beginnings, a rebirth, so to speak. So you can get these cards upright or reverse order when you shuffle them. And the meaning changes as the cards are either upright or reverse order. So this is the Temperance card. And it's kind of both masculine and feminine. So she or he has wings and cups in the Temperance card. Very beautiful. Very bright colors. Then we have the Devil card. It's hard to miss this card. It has the goat. He's horned. But yeah, it's not a scary card either. I like that it has this star in the middle of it. So it doesn't just symbolize the devil, but it has more meanings to the card than that. So it's very beautiful as well. Then we have the Tower card. And this also symbolizes change, different things coming into your life. And a lot of symbology here. It's literally the tower burning and thunderbolts and water. So much change happening here with the Tower card. Then we have the Star card. And there's stars all over there and beautiful again, like looks like she's in paradise and she's holding two jugs. A red and a blue jug symbolizing rebirth, the soul, evolution of the soul. And there is some nudity in these cards, but they're tastefully done, I find. So it's not too blatant in your face for these cards. And it is the star, so it's feminine. It's a feminine card. So this one here is the moon, and it has like two wolves or dogs howling and a crab or a lobster at the bottom in the lake or river, and the big moon. So a lot of symbology here. Very beautiful colors and symbolism for the moon. And I like how blue and green it is. The colors are phenomenal for this deck. And then we have the Sun card with a man and a woman, and there's a sunflower between them. So it's a very bright card. It symbolizes the red, orange red, and the yellow beauty of the sun, and harmony between feminine and masculine. Then afterwards comes the Judgment card. And it's a family holding up the trumpet. And they're on a sailing boat. So this is the Judgment card. Again, the colors are amazing on these cards. Beautiful. So much symbolism here. Then we have the World card. Also a woman in her worldly knowledge, and there's a man and an eagle and a lion and a goat. So, and there's a vine around her. The world symbolizes wisdom. Such beautiful colors. So many beautiful colors in this deck. In these cards. So I just covered the major arcana. That's what these 22 cards were. So that was the major arcana in the tarot, the major cards. Now we go to the minor arcana. Those are the rest of the cards. This is usually called Ace of Wands, but in this deck it's called Ace of Rods, because this particular deck just calls it rods instead of wands. So again, beautiful symbolism of the sky, the clouds, and the hand holding the rod with the leaves. Such gorgeous colors. So this is Two of Rods with the masculine symbolized. He's also holding a sphere in his hands, not just the rods. And he's wearing a beautiful cap with a feather and the flowers. The sky is gorgeous. Now we have Three of Rods, and this is a masculine card as well. It's very yellow, orange, and red. And it's numbered, so it's easy to see what these are according to the numbers. Three of Rods, or in a more traditional deck, it would be Three of Wands. This one is the Four of Rods. And it has kind of this beautiful desert landscape with a castle in it and vines. So a lot of symbolism in these cards. Gorgeous. Then we have Five of Rods. And this is a masculine card. So there's 5 hands, masculine hands. And it kind of reminds me of even extraterrestrials, because there's a blue hand in this one and a white hand. So it symbolizes different races, equality. So this one is the Five of Rods. Interesting that there's so many hands here. It's Five of Rods. And then the next one is the Six of Rods. And it's a man riding a horse. So it's a masculine card. Six of Rods. Again, beautiful, gorgeous colors. Very beautiful. So that was the Six of Rods. And this is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the Seven of Rods. And they all have Roman numerals on them. So if you find yourself losing count, you can always count the actual rods, because it's quite easy to see in the picture what it is, what number it is. So this one is the Seven of Rods, and it's also masculine. Again, beautiful colors. And the next one is Eight of Rods. And it has a beautiful landscape behind it, a river and a castle in the background and the beautiful sky. So this is the Eight of Rods. Vivid, gorgeous colors here in this deck. I love it. The next one is the Nine of Rods. And these cards are not so big, so it's easy to hold them in your hands and shuffle them. So that's the Nine of Rods. Again, a masculine card. He's like a explorer or conquistador traveling. So Nine of Rods. And it emphasizes history. So this deck is really gorgeous. It's 9 of rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we have the 10 of rods after that, and it's a young man holding the rods. He's kind of like an apprentice or a page, and he's holding the 10 of rods literally in his hands, trying to do a balancing act. So it's very emotive in a young man's journey on his travels. That's what it looks like to me. That's the symbolism I pick up from this card. So starting new journeys, starting fresh, new beginnings, new experiences in life, positive experiences. So this is the 10 of rods. And now we have the page of rods. So it's another traveler, another experience, a journey, page of rods. And it looks like they have a beautiful desert landscape in the back of this card on it. So gorgeous. Very gorgeous card. Then we have the Knight of Rods. He looks like a knight, and it's very closely representing what the cards mean. Very balanced in masculine and feminine energies. Knight of Rods. Now we have the feminine card, the Queen of Rods, with us. Such a beautiful, gorgeous card. Queen of Rods. She's so wise and so powerful. This really emotes a lot of energy for me. This card, gorgeous. Queen of Rods. She's holding the sunflower and the rod, or you can call it the wand. And it has a lot of feminine energy in this card. Gorgeous. And I work with this deck primarily because if clients see it, it's very, the symbology is very clear and easy to understand. And this deck is very neutral. So here's the King of Rods, and I'm talking neutral. It doesn't have any horrific scenes in it. It doesn't have anything that's not understandable. So even the client can understand the symbology in the cards because it's easy to read for beginners or intermediary tarot card readers. So this is the King of Rods. Very masculine card. He's a warrior. He's a king. He's very successful. And now we go to the cups. And this is still minor arcana. So this is the Ace of Cups. Very gorgeous. It has the dove, it has the lotus flower, and it has the cup. And it shows the world is your oyster. It's gorgeous. It has the cup is overflowing with abundance. So beautiful. This is one of my favorite cards from this deck. Then we have the Two of Cups. Masculine and feminine balanced, intertwined and working together in unity. So Two of Cups. And I love the clear numbers on this. So it's easy to understand, very easy. And a great balance between the masculine and the feminine, or the feminine and the masculine, vice versa. Gorgeous. These cards do have a bit of a historical look to them, a bit medieval. But that's what I like about them. They're gorgeous. And then we have the Three of Cups. Friendship, unity, feminine, equality, connection to the feminine divine of friendships, Feminine Friendships. Gorgeous card, and it really respects women. I like how these cards have the women and the men drawn so beautifully and depicted. It's done in a very respectful manner by the artist. So Morgan-Greer designed some very beautiful cards here for this particular deck. And then we have the Four of Cups. Very bright color. Gorgeous. And it's numbered and labeled so you can see it pretty well and understand what this is. Abundance, energy, vitality, happiness. Four of Cups. It's nice and yellow, green. Nice balance here of nature. And the Four of Cups. And then we have the Five of Cups. This is about trying to figure out what's happening in your life. So this card is Five of Cups. It's a little bit too dreary for my taste, but it's part of the deck. So it's Five of Cups. There's blood flowing out of the cups, or wine. So this is a little bit dreary for me, but it's okay. It's still a gorgeous card. Five of Cups. Then we have the Six of Cups. And this symbolizes family, children, unity between siblings, friendships between kids. I love the beautiful flowers and the two happy children in this card. Six of Cups. Gorgeous colors, and again, respectfully depicted in showing the children. And then we have the Seven of Cups. And this has some interesting symbolism. It has dragons here. It has a mask. It has a tower. A snake. Seven of Cups. So it's about figuring out, not playing games, coming out of the shadows, being your true self. That's what the symbolism is in this for me. When I read it, creating unity, equality, peace, removing drama from life, coming back to simpler things with the butterflies and the fruit of having success and duality, figuring out what you're doing in your life. So that's what this card represents for me in Seven of Cups. And then Eight of Cups is about mystery. It's about trying to find yourself, trying to find your way in life. It's about journeys. Eight of Cups. There's a mysterious person in a robe, in a hood, taking a journey to find their path in life, to figure out what their soul is reaching for, their soul purpose, life purpose. I love the crescent moon in the background and the mountains and the water. Another gorgeous card. Eight of Cups. Then we have the Nine of Cups. And this is a very satisfied person. He's very successful and content in life. He knows his goals. He knows what he's going for. He's very successful. He's goal-driven, and he'll accomplish his mission. He knows what he wants. So that's the Nine of Cups. And then we have the Ten of Cups next. And again, it's very beautiful balance with masculine and feminine. So there's a rainbow, and they're successful and they're happy in a relationship. And it's a beautiful card. It's very much nice colors to it. Represents chakra colors, the rainbow, represents connection with nature and the feminine and the masculine. Beautiful card. And then we have the Page of Cups. And this looks kind of feminine to me. And she's looking at the fish and the flower and trying to find balance in her life and peace to figure out what she needs in life to have satisfaction. So that's Page of Cups. That's kind of the symbology I read just looking at this card. It's a beautiful card. I like the blues, the reds, the yellows in this. It's very soft and feminine. So I would recommend starting off with the Morgan-Greer deck for doing beginning tarot card readings, or for advanced levels. This deck is great for any of them. And now we have the Knight of Cups. He is definitely a knight. He's confident, he is bold, and he's empowered. He is very empowered. He has the power. He's successful. Very masculine card. I like the tones of blue and the red. And I like that the colors are vibrant, yet they're not in your face. They're not distracting from the symbolism. It's nicely balanced between the symbolism and the colors for this deck. And this is the minor arcana cards. Now we have the Queen of Cups. This very powerful lady reminds me of Venus coming out of the water. So it really reminds me of the feminine, the Venus coming out of the water. She's very confident. She knows where she's going in life. She is representing the ultimate femininity, courage. She's not afraid to reach her goals and attain everything that she wants in life. So Queen of Cups, beautiful. Then we have the King of Cups, another balanced card, and he's standing by the ocean, reaching for his goals. He knows what he wants in his life, and he accomplishes it. So a very nice balance of masculine energy here, and colors and vibrations for this King of Cups card. And now we're going to the Swords cards. We have the Ace of Swords. Very beautiful card. I like that there's the crown, the sword, the rose, and the vines. Ace of Swords. Beautifully balanced colors in the mountains and the clouds in the background for the Ace of Swords. Gorgeous card. Then we have the Two of Swords with the crescent moon. And this is female card. And she is trying to find a purpose in life. So even when she's blinded, she has a blindfold on, she can still work with the swords. So very interesting card. The Two Swords. She's looking for balance and equality with the swords. And women can be swordsmen, actually. So it's very both masculine and feminine in this card. Then we have the Three of Swords and the Heart. So this card really represents the heart, what the heart wants, what the heart seeks, and to understand the heart chakra. What is going on in your life? It's bright red and yellow and blue, Three of Swords. And these cards are numbered, so it's easy to read them and to find the symbolism in them. The Three of Swords is one of my favorite cards, actually. Then we have the Four of Swords. And it's kind of like a knight card. So it's finding your way in life, trying to figure out what you stand for, what you represent, what is your meaning in life. So it's a beautiful card. Has a lot of nice yellow and blue colors and white. You can clearly see the card in the definition and the symbolism. And each person might draw a different symbolism from these cards depending on what's going on in your life and what's happening, what you're going through. And so you'll have symbolism, specific symbolism from the cards. So this is the Five of Swords, of the man protecting his family, of trying to find their way in life, taking a journey. So journeys, beginnings, endings, the middle point, the Five of Swords. And there's a lot of blue, yellow, and red and pink in this card. It's on a beach of some sort. Five of Swords. Then we have the Six of Swords. Have the Six of Swords. And this man is on a boat, traveling. So it's about balance. It's about finding equilibrium, about trying to figure out who you are in life. What's your purpose in life? Six of Swords. Sometimes it's a juggling act. So finding the peace to be grounded and not juggling things so much. So Six of Swords. And then we have the Seven of Swords card. This card is about responsibility, worthiness, action, taking responsibility, sorting things out in your life. Seven of Swords. So trying to not juggle so much at the same time and to figure out solutions to problems. Seven of Swords. Then we have the Eight of Swords. And again, this is seeking freedom, seeking to find solutions from difficult problems, understanding what's going on in your life. If there's difficulties, understanding why that is, and finding solutions to your problems. Seeking freedom, seeking understanding of things. Eight of Swords. Being bound and unbinding yourself, freeing yourself up again. And then you have the Nine of Swords. And again, this is about, this card is, if you find yourself stuck in life, that's what it symbolizes. So unbinding yourself and seeking your freedom. That's the ultimate goal of this card, to figure out solutions. Like, why do you feel stuck in something? Why is there no progress? And to get more freedom and to not be stuck in your life and whatever situation is happening in your life. So that's the Nine of Swords. Then we have the Ten of Swords, and that's ending a bad situation and getting out of a bad situation. Ten of Swords. Understanding what's happening in your life and trying to find positive solutions in your life. Ten of Swords. It's sometimes we have to go through hardships to come out at the end of the tunnel with positivity. And we learn our life's lessons that way for improving our life and our life situations. So that's the Ten of Swords. That's what it kind of represents to me. Understanding what happened in life and finding positive ways to live instead of negative outcomes, positivity. Finding balance. Then we have the Page of Swords. Defending your life, defending your ground. So this is card in defense mode. Page of Swords. Finding balance between the masculine and the feminine. Finding release in life. Finding joy. Finding out who you are and what you stand for. Page of Swords. Then we have the Knight of Swords. And this is an older gentleman who's like a mentor to younger folks. He mentors you and teaches you wisdom and knowledge to bypass problems so you don't end up in the pit of fire or in a volcano, so to speak. So that's the Knight of Swords. Another ultra masculine card. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Very beautiful card. I love the roses. I like the sword, her crown. So successful, so brave, so honorable, and very balanced in femininity. Queen of Swords, beautiful. Reminds me, she looks a little bit like the artist Frida Kahlo, actually. This card reminds me of Frida Kahlo's work, the Queen of Swords. Then we have the masculine King of Swords. And he's taking care of the hearth, the home. He's protecting the land, protecting his domain. And he stands in his freedom and in his honor. The King of Swords. Very beautiful card, very masculine. King of Swords. And then we have the Pentacle cards. And I like to keep these cards in order. So sometimes when I shuffle them after sessions, I'll put them back in order. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. Again, beautiful flowers, the rose and the other flower here. And this is finding your life path, being on a path, on a journey of finding yourself, who you are, what you want in life, your goals. Ace of Pentacles. Gorgeous card. There, straighten it a little bit. Ace of Pentacles. I like the beautiful star. And for for these tarot cards called Pentacles. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. And it's taking a journey. It's redefining yourself in the world, rebalancing, recalibrating, new journeys, new voyages, new actions, taking action, being strong and courageous in your life. So that's the Two of Pentacles. Beautiful card. I like the beautiful ship in the background, and that's a voyage on the sea. Gorgeous card. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. And this is representing creativity, creation, imagination, success in work, making things. Beautiful card. It's like an illumination. Looks like an illuminated card to me. Three of Pentacles. Creativity, being an artist, being a creator, being successful in what you create and achieve with whatever you make and accomplish. So Three of Pentacles. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. And this is kind of like a card of discovery, of understanding yourself deeper, the inner self and the outer self, of creating unity and balance in life, and taking down roadblocks and barriers, and finding your way in life. So the Four of Pentacles. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. And that's the Five of Pentacles. And that's staying together no matter what, through thick and thin in life. Just because you have hardships, you're still staying in the relationship. You're still staying together no matter what's going on. You're together, male and female, in relationships. So that's the Five of Pentacles. Helping each other, being there for each other, no matter what's going on in your life, in your relationships, still being there for each other, and not giving up on your family, on your family, your loved ones. So still being a family. That's the Five of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Cups were the previous ones. So these are the Pentacles. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. And it reminds me of being at the marketplace and making sure you get a good deal in what you buy, and making sure you get a good deal in life, whatever you're trying to accomplish. So creating a financial stability, a balance, financially, goal-wise, success-wise. Six of Pentacles. And you have the scales, and you have the financial security to accomplish anything that you want in life. So financial success and wealth and prosperity and vitality. Six of Pentacles. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. And this card is about making sure you are stable and happy in your living environment. If you own land, property, this card helps you to figure out what's going on with your property, your what you own, what you wish to own, what you wish to find in life, where you want to live, and prosperity. It helps you to look at your living situation. The Seven of Pentacles, and also gardening, being as one with the land, in unity with nature as well. So this card has some double meanings: unity, land, nature, happiness, gardens, prosperity. Seven of Pentacles. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. And this is about, again, creativity, accomplishment, setting up your own work environment, studio, home life, where you're happy in your working environment and life environment, where you're abundant and creative and successful. That's what this card represents, the Eight of Pentacles. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, and it's about femininity, about being in your feminine power. And this card creates equality for all the races, no matter ethnicity. So this card is about unity, about honor and peace and joy and love and harmony. The Eight of Pentacles. So this is actually Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, unity, happiness, creativeness, joy, love, abundance, harmony. Nine of Pentacles, very feminine card, very loving card, very warm. It feels so warm to me. It's gorgeous. So the colors are so gorgeous on that card. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Very beautiful card. Feminine and masculine working together. Harmonious, beautiful relationships between men and women. Equality and unity between the male and female genders, working together to have successes, respecting each other, understanding each other, and honoring each other. The Ten of Pentacles card, tarot card, lovely colors here, very masculine and feminine, and unity between masculine and feminine here. And the Ten of Pentacles. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. This card is about vividness, about imagination, about realizing what you want out of life and just being goal-driven and accomplishing that. So it's Page of Pentacles. He's thinking about deep thoughts. He's going within his inner self to figure out what's going on internally in his life. Really about deep thoughts, about introspection, realization, accomplishments, changing things for the better in your life. So Page of Pentacles. And realizing what you want in your life, creativity, making new goals, making new ideas, new accomplishments. So that's the Page of Pentacles. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. And this card is about taking charge of your life, going forward in life, making wise decisions, new decisions, changing, making positive change in your life or changes. So that's the Knight of Pentacles. Gorgeous card, very masculine. Knight of Pentacles. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Very wise woman. She knows what she wants out of life and she goes for it. She's not afraid to take risk. She's not afraid to be successful. Very goal-driven, career-oriented, very successful in family and life. So Queen of Pentacles. This is about the seasons also changing, rejuvenation, vitality, revitalization, peace and joy, and the beautiful change of the seasons for femininity and feminine honor and love and joy. So the Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the King of Pentacles. He brings success and fruit in life. So we have the King of Pentacles. He's very successful. He brings abundance in life, and he helps to mentor and tutor younger apprentices. So this could be a father figure. This could be a brother, older brother, somebody who's wise in passing on their knowledge to the younger generation for them to be successful in their life. So it's bringing in abundance, bringing in prosperity and happiness. With a wise male figure, King of Pentacles. Very gorgeous card. I like the grapes on this card. His expression is gorgeous. So beautiful card. And that is the cards in this deck. And it's, again, the Morgan-Greer deck that I just showed you. And I'll show it again. So it's the Morgan-Greer deck. Morgan-Greer Tarot. It's my very first deck that I had gotten when I first started out with tarot readings. And I really like this book called The Territ Bible by Sarah Bartlett. And I highly recommend this book, The Territ Bible by Sarah Bartlett. It gives all the definitions of the cards, describes the cards beautifully, and it gives you different tarot card spreads that you can work with in the card readings. So this is the book that I really like to work with for the card definitions. When I want something more information on the specific cards, this is the book I work with. It's called The Territ Bible by Sarah Bartlett, and it has very good definitions for the cards when they're in the upright position or the reverse position. And it gives you an idea what kind of tarot card spreads you'd like to work with and why. So it has deep meaning and symbology and symbolism. This is the best book for learning what the tarot card meanings are. For myself, I still use this book quite often. It's gorgeous. So thank you so much for joining me and learning about the Morgan-Greer Tarot Card Deck.